Take a look at the modern-day king of the suburban jungle. This isn't just a car, it's a statement of intent. Dressed in a crisp, super white finish, the Toyota Fortuner stands here in its classic three-quarter pose, showing off a design language that balances rugged utility with a surprising amount of urban sophistication. Notice the way the light catches that high beltline. It suggests a vehicle that isn't afraid of a little mud, yet looks perfectly at home parked in front of a five-star hotel. The redesigned front fascia features those slim, aggressive LED headlamps that seem to be squinting at the horizon, searching for the next trail, or perhaps just a clear path through morning traffic. The blacked-out pillars give it that floating roof effect, a subtle nod to modern luxury. But don't let the shiny paint fool you. Underneath this polished exterior lies a heavy-duty ladder frame chassis. It's tall, it's wide, and it's clearly built to dominate the road. Whether you're heading to a board meeting or a base camp, this is the silhouette that tells the world you've arrived, and you didn't need a paved road to get there. The direct frontal view. If cars had a poker face, this would be it. Looking directly at the front of the Fortuner, you realize why this vehicle has such a massive presence in the rearview mirrors of everyone else on the road. The grille is expansive, featuring a wave-like mesh pattern that isn't just for show, it's vital for cooling that hard-working engine during heavy hauls. The Toyota emblem sits front and center, a badge that for many is synonymous with invincibility. Look lower, and you'll see the integrated skid plate and the recessed fog lamp housings, which add a layer of muscularity to the jawline. There's a clear symmetry here that feels grounded and stable. The wide track and flared wheel arches give it a planted stance, promising stability even when the terrain gets tilted. The LED daytime running lights act like a signature, making the Fortuner instantly recognizable from a distance. It's an intimidating face, sure, but it's also a confident one. It says, "I can go anywhere, and I'm taking you with me." The profile view, side. Now, let's turn to the side, where we can truly appreciate the sheer scale of this machine. From bumper to bumper, the Fortuner is a masterclass in proportions for a 7-seater SUV. The first thing that grabs your eye is the ground clearance. There is a massive gap between the rubber and the wheel wells, signaling that deep water or rocky paths are barely an inconvenience. The 18-inch alloy wheels feature a high-contrast, dual-tone design that adds a bit of bling to the utilitarian roots. Follow the chrome window line as it kicks up toward the rear. It's a clever design trick that breaks up the bulk of the vehicle and gives it a sense of forward motion, even when parked. You'll also notice the side steps, which aren't just an accessory, they're a necessity for a vehicle this high. They serve as the bridge between the pavement and the elevated, command, seating position inside. From this angle, you see the true functional beauty of the SUV, the long roofline for maximum headroom and the short front and rear overhangs, designed specifically to ensure you don't scrape the bumpers when climbing steep inclines. The rear three-quarter view. Moving toward the back, the Fortuner shows off its more refined side. The rear three-quarter view highlights how the side windows wrap seamlessly into the rear glass, creating a cohesive, aerodynamic look. The LED tail lamps are the star here. They're slim, sharp, and wrap around the bodywork, echoing the design of the headlights we saw earlier. The rear spoiler isn't just there for sportiness, it helps manage airflow and keeps that rear window a little cleaner on dusty trails. You can see the subtle contouring on the rear door, which breaks up the flat surface and gives the back end a more sculpted, premium feel. Even from this angle, the Fortuner branding is visible on the chrome or blacked-out garnish above the license plate, a reminder of the heritage of this nameplate. It's a view that manages to look tough yet tidy, proving that a vehicle built for the mud can still look elegant under the glow of city streetlights. The direct rear view. Finally, we come to the business end of the SUV. The direct rear view is all about practicality and strength. The wide, flat tailgate is designed for easy loading, opening up to a cavernous space that can swallow everything from camping gear to a week's worth of groceries for a large family. Below the bumper, you catch a glimpse of the full-sized spare tire tucked underneath, a hallmark of a true off-roader. Unlike soft rotors that give you a space saver or a can of foam, the Fortuner ensures you're never stranded. The rear bumper is high-set, providing an excellent departure angle, so you won't be leaving your trim behind on a steep exit. The vertical reflectors and the lower black cladding provide a rugged frame for the rear, protecting the paint from kicked-up stones and debris. It's a solid, dependable look. It's the last thing most people see as the Fortuner pulls away, leaving the pavement behind for parts unknown. Eye the interior cockpit, step inside, and the rugged exterior gives way to a surprisingly tech-focused and comfortable sanctuary. This is the command center. The first thing you notice is the contrast: dark, premium materials accented by bold red stitching on the leather, giving this specific trim a sporty, energetic vibe. The center stage is taken by the large infotainment touchscreen, seamlessly integrated and currently showing Apple CarPlay. It's your portal to navigation, music, and connectivity, ensuring that while you might be off the grid, you're never out of touch. Below that, the climate controls are tactile and chunky, easy to use even if you're wearing gloves. The leather-wrapped steering wheel is thick and feels substantial in your hands, loaded with controls so you never have to take your eyes off the trail. Ahead of the driver, the twin-pod instrument cluster with its central digital display provides all the vital stats at a glance. It's a clever mix of old school durability and new school tech. You've got the high-up seating position that gives you a view over the roofs of most other cars, wrapped in a cabin that feels built to last for decades.